Welcome back to A Trucking Journey. It is Saturday afternoon, and much to my surprise, the empty trailer moves for today did not get canceled, so we will see what happens when I get to Dollar General. There's always a possibility that even though I have 3 of these empty trailer moves booked, that there are no empty trailers there. It wouldn't surprise me, but I hope not. But just wanted to check in real quick while the truck is warming up, getting ready to head down to Alachua to grab the first trailer, and we shall see how it goes. Talk to you later. All right, we made it to Dollar General. Let me adjust the camera here so you guys can actually see what's going on. It's probably about as good as it's gonna get. Alrighty. We are looking for our first empty trailer. Hopefully the first of 3. Since the last time I did this, I found the empty trailers over here in this section of their yard. That's where I'm gonna start looking today. So hopefully that means they are over here again and I don't have to waste a bunch of time driving all over their yard looking for the empty trailers. I've never seen a little thing on the front of a trailer like that before. That's weird. Knowing my luck, there are no empty trailers here. And instead of $1,000, all I'll get is a $150 tow new, truck order not used. I mean, I would be more surprised that there are 3 empty trailers here than I would be surprised that there are 0 trailers here. But we are going to look. Oh, there's a convoy trailer. Hello. Well, it says MT on that piece of paper, so I'm assuming that means empty. But let's go take a look. And before I hook up to this one, I'm gonna drive around and see if I can locate the other 2. That way when I come back, I don't have to waste a whole bunch of time looking around again. I can just go right to them. Hey, we're empty. All right. I think what's going on is Convoy is no longer allowed to drop loaded trailers here. That's why that was that mix-up with that last load I did. And I've seen them post a couple of Dollar General loads, and they've all been live unloads, and now they're having to go pick up all their empty trailers that are here because they're not going to be doing drop and hook loads here anymore. I believe that's what's going on. That's why they need these trailers out of here, and they were willing to pay outrageous amounts of money to get them moved today. At least that's the only thing I can think of to justify it, because honestly that doesn't make a whole lot of sense to pay that much money to move some empty trailers unless Dollar General told them you have to get your trailers out of here today. And so they just have to pay whatever they have to pay to get it done. That's what I believe is going on. I don't know what happened, why they're not allowed to do drop and hook loads here anymore. Probably some driver messed it up for the rest of us, but we'll never know. But while I'm here, I'm gonna look for the other 2 trailers. That way, if there's only that one trailer, I don't have to waste time coming back here. And I can call them and say, hey, I drove around the whole yard, there's only one convoy trailer, and I grabbed it. So and that's an old trailer. The town's most unusual store. I don't know, can you all see that? The town's most unusual store. That's a nice way of putting it. That's nicer than I would describe their stores. So over here in this whole section, there's only that one empty convoy trailer. So let's go look in the other sections and see what we find. They're still working on that scale. Alright, let's look for more convoy trailers. Not seeing any on this row yet. Oh, there's one. Let's check it out. Nope, that one's still loaded. Well, I guess they might still be doing drop and hook loads because there's a loaded trailer right here. Unless that's going to be my third trailer and they're going to get it unloaded today and I can grab it later. Those are convoy trailers. Yeah, when I was dealing with all of this messed up load earlier in the week and I was talking to the supervisor with Convoy, I mentioned to him that they need to put bigger stickers on the front of their trailer so you can actually see them from further away and you don't have to get right up on them in order to tell if it's a convoy trailer or not. He said he would run it up the chain of command and see what happens, but probably didn't. But I tried. You don't know, it won't get fixed if you never speak up about it. No convoy trailers in that row. And we're looking and we're looking. See, if they put convoy real big on the front of the trailer, this would be so much easier. I could do it much faster. But because their stickers are so small, I have to go so slow so I don't miss one. There's one. Yeah, there's even one on the side on that one. At least I know there's 3 trailers here, but only one of them is empty so far. Let's see if this one is empty. Nope. Hey, there's even a sticker on the back on this one. That's unusual. Still loaded. gonna check and see if there are any more, because maybe there's 2 empty trailers besides that one over there, and I won't have to wait for them to unload these 2 that are loaded. I'm gonna see if I can find out. I don't know, I doubt that they're this organized here at Dollar General, but I'm gonna try to find out if they know when those loaded trailers are going to be emptied. Maybe they're scheduled to be emptied within the next hour or so. But if those are the only other two convoy trailers here, and I go ask and they tell me, oh no, those aren't going to be emptied until tomorrow or something, at least that way I know not to waste my time coming back here. Because I could have just grabbed that one empty trailer over there in the other section and took off to Jacksonville with it. And then maybe I would have come back here and wasted a trip back here to find that these other ones are full and they're not going to be empty anytime soon. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I would rather come back here and grab them because I would that's how I make my money, but if they're not going to be empty, I would rather spend a few minutes doing a little investigating now to prevent my time being wasted later. You know what I'm saying? I want to know when I come back here there's going to be a trailer for me to grab before I waste a trip coming back here. All right, we'll check this section over there. I have a feeling there's not going to be anything over there, and it's these 3 trailers are the only 3 trailers here, and 2 of them are full. And I have a feeling what they're going to tell me is, we don't know when they're going to empty them. It could be an hour from now, it could be 2 days from now, we don't know. That's just how Dollar General rolls. I have zero faith that they are organized enough that they'll be able to tell me, let's see, it's 4:11, it's going to be put in a door and empty by 5, you know? It's Dollar General, that's expecting too much out of these people. So I have a feeling what's going to happen is they're going to tell me, well, it could be empty within the hour, but we don't know. So I'm going to end up having to come back here and sit and wait for them to be empty and not get paid, and I only get paid $150 and end up having to come back here for nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to piss me off because I don't like my time being wasted like that. And I know what Convoy is going to say. Well, you have to sit there and wait and see if they get them empty because the pickup time is scheduled on these runs for like, I think it was like 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. So they're going to be like, well, you got to sit there until 2 a.m. and see if they get them empty. So I'm like, you just want me to sit here and waste my whole day when they might not even get them empty? No. If they can't tell me that they are scheduled to be put in a door and emptied at a certain time, I'm not going to be sitting here at their warehouse all day just waiting for the chance that they might actually do it. But I'm gonna check, and I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they're scheduled to be emptied today, and that's why they scheduled me to pick them up tonight. And if they can tell me, yes, they will definitely be empty this evening, then I'll come back here. But I'm not coming back here just for the chance that they might get to it today sometime. My time is worth more than that. All right, I went all over the whole warehouse. There are a total of 3 convoy trailers here. Only one of them is empty. So we're gonna go hook up to that one, and if I see a yard jockey, I'll try to talk to him, because they're usually more knowledgeable about what's going on in the yard than the idiots that work up at the guard shack. The yard jockey may know when those trailers are scheduled to get empty. But if not, I'll definitely talk to the security guard people and see if they know when those trailers are going to be emptied. I would rather them tell me there's no chance that they're going to be empty today. That way I don't waste the rest of my day. Than to them tell me, well, they could be. Who knows? I guess you'll just have to come back here and find out. No, that's not happening. I'm not wasting the rest of my evening. Dollar General, you strike again. Honestly, I would expect nothing less from Dollar General. I knew there wouldn't be 3 empty trailers just sitting here waiting to be picked up. Okay, what spot is that in? C42. Alrighty, let me get this paper out. Alrighty. Well, I will check in with y'all later and let you know what happened, but I don't have much faith that I'm gonna make $1,000 today. You knew Dollar General would screw it up somehow, but I'll be back later. All right, and we're back. Just dropped off the empty trailer at Unilever in Jacksonville. And just as I predicted, Dollar General strikes again. So I called Convoy and informed them that I did a thorough search of the premises and I found 3 Convoy trailers, but only one of them was empty. So, and I asked the guys at the gate, I was like, do y'all have any idea of when you might be unloading these full trailers that still have Unilever product on them? And of course they don't have any clue. There's no schedule, there's no rhyme or reason. It's just when they get around to doing it, that's when it'll be done. So this being Saturday evening, he said the chances are pretty much slim to none that it'll get done tonight. So I called Convoy and relayed that information to them and said, more than likely, you're probably just gonna have to cancel these 2 empty trailer pickups because they're not gonna be empty today. And what's even funnier is right before I called them, they posted another load picking up an empty trailer from Dollar General and bringing it to Unilever tomorrow afternoon. So they're posting loads for empty trailer pickups when they don't even have trailers there. Because like I said, there are currently 2 trailers at Dollar General and they're both full. If I would have been able to pick both of those up like I was scheduled to, there would be 0 trailers there, but yet they posted a empty trailer pickup tomorrow. So they don't know what they're doing. They don't know where their trailers are because they're posting trailer pickups that aren't there. And of course, you know, if somebody would have bid on that load and won that bid thinking, oh, they got an easy trailer pickup tomorrow to make some money, and they get down there, waste the fuel, waste their time, and there's no trailer to pick up. But you know, these brokers don't care about what the truck driver has to deal with. When you waste fuel and time, that's a big deal. That is why in my previous segment, I said I'm going to take the time while I'm here to drive around the entire warehouse and find the trailers and make sure they actually have empty trailers that need to be picked up before I waste my fuel and my time driving back down there and then come to realize there's nothing to pick up. So, of course, when you talk to somebody at Convoy, it's a foreigner. They have no power. They just kind of relay the message. And I'm like, you just need to cancel these and take me off of them because there's no empty trailers that can be picked up. She's like, well, we can't do that. We have to wait for the broker, the supervisor to make that decision so that way it doesn't affect your carrier scorecard. If you cancel the load, then it affects your carrier scorecard. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I know what's going to end up happening, but you just want to prolong it because you don't have any power. So, okay. About 15 minutes later, I got a text message from the Convoy supervisor saying they canceled the other 2 empty trailer pickups and have issued me a Tonu truck order not used for each one. So that's 2 Tonus. Tonus are $150 a piece, so that's $300. So instead of making $1,000 today, I made $625 for about 4 hours of work, which I'll take it. I'm happy. After my long day yesterday, I really didn't need another long day again today. So I'm happy with a short day and getting paid those Tonu orders to not do anything. worked out, it worked out in my favor. I'll gladly give up the $400 to have the rest of the night off. So I'm going to use this time, this newfound free time, wisely and go fill up my fuel tank, so when I pick up my load tomorrow night, I'm ready to go, hit the road, and I won't have to stop and get fuel or anything like that. So time management, use your time wisely by doing what I did earlier, by taking the initiative to drive around the whole warehouse and check on their trailers. I saved myself a trip back to Alachua and a whole lot of wasted time. So I'm a smart cookie, apparently. It's just when you deal with Dollar General, you know they're going to mess it up, so you're expecting them to mess it up. So you take every precaution to try to alleviate their screw-ups so it doesn't hurt you as much as possible, basically. So now I'm going down here to the Pilot, which they're a little bit more expensive than the Circle K across the street, but I would like to be able to take a shower tomorrow down in South Florida. So I need a fuel up to get a shower credit. So, and I need to clean my windshield from the bugs from last night. So, and the Circle K truck stop, for some reason, their window squeegees have a really short handle. Like, what are we supposed to do with this? You can't reach the windshield in a big truck with this. Are you that stupid? I don't get it. You call yourself a truck stop and you have regular car-sized window squeegees. Whatever. I still fuel there a lot because their fuel is much cheaper than a Pilot, but when I need a shower credit and I need my window clean, I go to the Pilot. But I'm glad I'm off tonight. I still haven't eaten anything yet today. I had a protein bar, so I can get some good dinner and relax. My plan is to stay up all night tonight and sleep during the day tomorrow, so I can drive overnight Sunday night down to West Palm Beach. So I figured I would film this. I'd take you along down to the truck stop and film the fueling of the truck. I'm just a hair under a half a tank, so it shouldn't take too long. Because I stopped, when was it? Yesterday, and I think I just put like $200 and some in the tanks. I didn't fill it all the way up. I was in a rush. I just wanted to make sure I didn't have to worry about running out at all. This Pilot here in Jacksonville, it's only a couple years old. I mean, I've seen some horrible Pilots across the country, but this one I think is the worst as far as the design and the layout. It's small because I guess they didn't have a lot of space, or they didn't want to spend the money to buy a bunch of space. There's a lot of vacant land around it. They could have made it bigger, but the whole design is just jacked up. You'll see there's guys parked everywhere. It's horrible. I don't mind coming here bobtailing, but coming in here with a trailer is not the easiest place in the world to get into. It's a tight corners, and they put walls up to keep guys from parking in the driveway. Made it even tighter. It's just crazy. Slow down there, freight shaker. Oh, that's a serious bump. See all this open space right here? They could have put the truck stop there. It's a much bigger plot of land, I believe, than where they put the truck stop. I guess they wanted to be right up against Interstate 295, but if they would have put it over here, it would have been fine. You could still see it from the highway. Come on, buddy. It's green. Ugh. See, when you pull in here, this little skinny driveway with a hard 90-degree turn, that if anybody's sitting in there, you're not going to make that turn with a trailer. I don't know what they were thinking when they designed this place. You see, they had to put that wall up there to keep guys from parking along the side here, which the wall actually makes it worse, I think. All right, we got a lot of empty fuel islands. That's good, because I got 2 bags of trash I need to throw away. Hey, you got these guys, just 3 guys just made up their own parking spots there. Man, that's an old FTD trailer. And you got idiots that park bobtail, taking up a whole spot. Go down here to this last aisle, because this would be the most difficult pump to get to if you had a trailer attached to your truck. So since I'm bobtail, I'll be considerate and I'll use it. Alrighty, let me pilot. I'm already registered. What the heck? All right, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. Luckily, that didn't take too long. Pilot has the fingerprint login, so it didn't take very long at all. $3.25 before my discount. Thanks, Biden. Get a cash advance. No, no, no. Continue. 897056.
Shower guests, 7. Your shower is now ready. Please proceed to shower 5.
Okay. Alrighty. Let's throw out the garbage. Stuff flies down here in the door. Ash. Ugh, garbage can smells like shit. Go ahead and clean the windows. See, Circle K, this is how long a window squeegee should be
Drivers, as a courtesy to
for a truck.
please pull forward from the diesel islands when you've finished fueling. Thank you.
The other night when I was at Dollar General, I took the time to put Rain-X on my windshield. That always helps. Alrighty. And I'm not 6 feet tall, so it's always difficult cleaning the windshield. Being 5'8" sucks sometimes. Well, most times. Anyway. It's a horrible job, but oh well. This guy parked behind me for? I still gotta do my window. All these open fuel lines, and that guy's got to park right behind me. Moron. Probably because it's the one closest to the store and he's too lazy to walk. that's topped off enough. $335.54. 103 gallons. Fuck. Oops. Alright. Can't forget your mirrors. Okay, let me put this back in here. Ah, I forgot to squeegee the window. Dang it. Oh well, at least it's got all the bugs off of it. Alright, hopefully it's still recording. I think I lost you at some point there. Good old GoPro. You just never know when it's going to cut out and stop filming on you. I mean, it's crazy. You think they could fix that. I don't know where we left off, but I'm driving back to the lot to park my truck for the night. And I figured I'd take y'all with me. So far on today's trip, we're averaging 9 miles per gallon, which isn't bad, considering half of it was bobtail and the other half was deadhead. And now these idiots are slowing down for no reason because they're morons. I'm convinced that a lot of people could not merge the correct way to save their lives. I mean, it's horrible. People freak out. They see somebody merging and they just lose their mind. They think they're gonna get, you know, they're gonna wreck into them or whatever. I mean, there are a lot of people that merge onto the highway without even looking. For those of you that may not know, the correct way to merge onto an interstate highway, you are the one merging. It is your responsibility to get in where you fit in. I do not have to slow down or speed up to let you onto the highway. So pay attention. As soon as you can, look and see what traffic is doing. If you see an opening, if you need to gun it to get in there, get it, gun it. If you need to slow down and wiggle in behind somebody, then you do that. You don't just get on the highway not paying any attention whatsoever to what you're doing and expect everybody else to just make way for you. That's not how it works. That's not what the law says. That doesn't make sense to do it that way. You're merging on the highway. You need to figure out where